right, welcome back to another Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. It is Monday, July 17th. We've got a full show, so let's just jump right into it because I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for you guys, but I won't get ahead of myself. For those that don't know you, please introduce yourself and let them know who you are here with.
Hi, I am Judah Gonzalez, and I'm here today with Theater Victoria for The Little Mermaid, which is going to be showing this weekend. I play the role of Windward and other ensemble parts.
Outstanding. And young lady?
I am Karen Locker, and I'm also here representing Theater Victoria, and I am the costumer, or at least one of them.
You know, Miss Karen, I will humbly say you are so much more than that up there at the theater. You wear so many hats, and you do such a spectacular job. You know, when I decided to walk into theater for the very first time, you were one of the kind faces up there that met me, and you encouraged me, and you helped me, and you made me feel a part of things from the very beginning. And that's one of the things that I think is so special about theater is people like yourself and others that you make it something pleasant and exciting to walk in for.
We were on stage together.
We were several times, and it's been my pleasure every single time. But before we go any further, thank you for always being kind to me. And I'm not the only one. You treat everybody good up there, and you're very well known and respected up there. And so thank you before we get any further.
But today's hat is costumer. I've done lots of other things.
You have. You're a spectacular actress, costumer, all of the above, director, everything. But like you said, we are here today for The Little Mermaid, and this is a big production that you guys do. This is an incredible show. Why should I come and check this out if I've never been to a Theater Victoria production?
Because it's live theater. It is live theater in Victoria, Texas. And if you don't do live theater and have never done live theater before, this isn't video and this isn't the movies. This is real. Right. It is happening at the time you are seeing it. And it's like nothing else. Seriously, it's not. No,
you're correct. There's as a performer or even as the audience, you can't duplicate a live show, and it's from both sides, sitting in the stands or being on the stage. It's live, like you said, and yes, ma'am. And Theater Victoria, one of the things I want to stress is you guys, these are real productions. These rival to me if you go to a big city and you go see, this isn't some little small school play where, these are grand sets and scale that just is unbelievable. And so I know you, young man, have done all sorts of different things before, but this is your first production with Theater Victoria. How's that been so far?
It's been a lot of fun. I didn't really think I was going to do it until I found it online, and I decided to audition, and I'm very glad I did because I'm having a lot of fun.
Now, that's usually the hardest part for people is that very first audition, walking into a place that you've never been or you've been as a spectator, but to be part of the cast and to go audition. What was that like, and how did it go for it? Well, obviously you got cast, so you did good, but how did it go, and what made you, build up the nerve to walk in there and do that?
So, like you said, it is my first production with Theater Victoria, so I was very nervous, but I went for it because it was something I wanted to do, and it was something I was passionate about, so I was like, I'm just going to go for it. I don't care how nervous I am. I'm just gonna do it because I want to do it.
And did you find that everybody up there wanted you to succeed and wanted you to do well?
Absolutely,
and it I've talked to you a little bit throughout the production, and every time you seem a little bit more excited than the time I talked to you before about where this is going, and rightfully so. Miss Karen, how many shows are we doing? Is it 6 or 7 productions? Forgive me. How many times? Performances, yes, ma'am.
6 performances.
6. Good deal.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Thursday, Friday, 7. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So starting, so this first week is the Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
The opening night is on Friday.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Friday, Saturday performances, the curtain is at 7:30.
Gotcha.
And the Sunday performance is a matinee, which is kind of exciting. But that's French for 2 o'clock curtain.
Got it. Perfect. So they will have 7 opportunities to see this. The best way to get their tickets is to do what? To get out in front of
There's a couple of ways to get your tickets. One, you could go down to the Welder Center. They are open from 12:30 to 5, Monday through Thursday, and just buy them in person. The other way is to go online at www.theatervictoria.org, click Buy Tickets, and that'll take you right to where you need to go.
Outstanding, and people can pick out their seats, all that good stuff, where they want to sit.
Yes.
This is a 2-part show, I'm guessing.
It has a matinee.
Okay.
No. It has an intermission.
Intermission, that's what I was going for. Yes, ma'am. And so What am I forgetting to tell people? Why do they need to come see this show? I mean, I know there's probably about 50 reasons. Other than they get to see you, talk to me, young lady.
There are 52 people in the show.
Holy
you are,
smokes.
You are bound to know somebody in this show.
52 people.
52 people in this show wearing over 150 costumes created for them.
Holy smokes.
So, you know, it's big, and it's probably your next door neighbor, and you don't know it.
Does that include, is that cast and crew, or is that just simply
That's just cast.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Wow, this is big.
Yeah.
This is big. Well, guys, like I said, if you haven't been to a Theater Victoria production, you need to go. This is a full, real deal. Like she said, 52 people. And that's just the cast. And so, young man, I'm very excited to see you. You worked really hard. I'm excited you get to do this at Theater Victoria. If you were like Judah and you were thinking about doing this, or you're my age, or you're Karen's age, or you're any of these, yes, yes, and yes. Get out there and do it. They need you. There's cast, there's crew. If you don't want to take the stage, they need help behind the stage too. And those people are just as important as the people out on the stage. So there's really some place for everybody in theater. Am I forgetting anything?
Well, can I mention something?
Absolutely. Talk to me.
Our director for this show is Amanda Rocha. Amanda has been our stage manager for like ever, and this is her first production to direct.
Outstanding.
And we are choreographed by Brenda Talley, who not only is the director of the Victoria Ballet Theater, but she also has the Theater Academy of South Texas.
The ballet, yep.
And our music director is Robert Posey, who is taking the summer off from working on his doctorate to come work for us.
Outstanding. So this is a not to be missed show.
Not to be missed.
Outstanding. Well, make sure you get your tickets. You can check out Judah here. One of the 52 casts there that will be rocking and rolling, making this a very special show. The Little Mermaid, 2 weekends starting this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Next weekend, we've got the Thursday, Friday, Saturday show. And Sunday?
Sunday.
And Sunday. So, guys, make sure you get out there, support them. This is going to be awesome. I'm very proud of you. Good job. Thank you for always being kind to me, as well as everybody else up there. I'm very, very grateful. We'll be right back, guys.
Since 1932, Wallach & Volk has been closing mortgages and doing it the right way. The reason why the Volks opened up a bank at the height of the Great Depression was because the bank needed to be opened at the height of the Great Depression. And it was good for the community at that time. A lot of the banks were going under. In order to keep that community sound and stable, it was something that they did. I think that says something about who Wallach & Volk was 85 years ago. And the only way you get to continue to do it is if you consistently do it great. And we plan on doing this for another 85 years.
All right, guys, we are back with our next guest. I'm proud of this young lady because this is year 2. I'm not going to steal her thunder. I'll let her talk about it, but we're here because they worked really hard last time. They had a good turnout, and they're going for even better this year. So without further ado, young lady, if you wouldn't mind, please introduce yourself, who you're here with, and we'll go right down the line.
My name is Madison Rather, and I'm with the Boys and Girls Club, so thanks for having me once again.
Absolutely. And my friend.
I'm John Alegria. I'm the board president for the Boys and Girls Club, and I'm so blessed to be here with Ms. Madison for our second year of our annual 5K fun run / walk.
Well, good getting the walk in because it's so hot. Some of us may not want to run right now, brother. I'm with you. It's hot outside, and no, but congratulations, year 2. You know, it's year 1's always really hard. Like that's the hard one, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I would actually say year 2 is probably not even any easier because you know now what you screwed up on the first go around, and you got to fix everything. But how's it going? Are you excited for year 2? What is this, and how can we support it?
I mean, we're super excited. We worked so hard this year. I've come down once again from college to help the Boys and Girls Club. It's my favorite event I've put on. I'm super glad I get to help them. It's been going really good. Like you said, last year we learned a lot of what not to do and what to do. So we've been working hard to kind of fix some things, make some changes, and make this year almost even better than last year. So that's kind of the event. I can let John talk a little bit more like how you can sign up and stuff.
And this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is this 5K run walk is a big fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club to give you guys operating expenses, just help all the way around. Yes. Tell us a little bit about the Boys and Girls Club and what its mission is in here in Victoria, and why should we support it?
Well, of course, Boys and Girls Club has been around, you know, for a long, long time. I attended the Boys and Girls Club. I'll be 46 years old this year, so it just goes to tell you how long they've been around, and they've been around even longer before that. They've been in Victoria since like the 1950s. Like I said, they served the youth of Victoria for many years. We have after-school programs. We have summer camps going on right now. We just want to get the kids out of the house. The parents are working, have a place to go where they can, hang out with the other kids and in a nice, safe environment. We take them on field trips to go swimming. We go bowling, different things like that.
Get them off the couch.
Yeah, just get them
Absolutely.
and get them from out of the house, out somewhere doing things. When you're not busy, you usually getting in trouble. So
Absolutely.
we keep them busy there at the club, and the staff is so awesome. Lynette Cunningham's our executive director. She's done an awesome job. She has a good staff there. We have some retired teachers that do work there. Also, during the school year, they come to us after school. We have a power hour where we help the kids with their homework. We give them a snack. So when they get home, the parents worked all day and everything. By the time they get home, their homework's done. They got a little something in their belly. They're not crying, saying they're starving. The parents still have to whip them up a little bit of something when they get home to eat, but at least they're not going home.
Well, they hadn't been sitting there playing video games for the last 3 or 4 hours, eating bonbons or something.
And we've done a lot of new things here at the Boys and Girls Club. We encourage, the community to come out over there, just knock on the door. If we have a very tight security there, because we
need to these days.
Yes,
Understand?
take
Yes,
care of
sir.
the kids. So knock on the door and just say, hey, I was going to come, visit, check out the Boys and Girls Club. Like I said, Lynette and the staff there, the board. We've done a lot of renovations to the kitchen, to the back rooms. I mean,
Because there's all sorts of stuff up there.
Yeah.
I admit I need to go back up there and check it out.
Yes.
Because there's different sports they can play up there. There's the pool, right? And all those different things. And so you can get them out of the heat, and then you can get them in the pool, cool them down a little bit.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you're getting them active and you're getting them moving and off the couch and doing something.
Right, because we take them to the Briggs swimming pool over at the YMCA. It's really a community pool. It just happens to be right next to the
Right.
YMCA, but we do go over there quite a bit. They have times sectioned out for us to be there. So we do have a lot of fun. The kids are busy, which is good. The staff is awesome. We have a lot of young staff that works with them, the youth. We've hired some high school kids this past year to come and help, and they've done some awesome jobs. So, but if there's anybody out there that wants community service or needs some hours for, Catholic schools and stuff like that, Madison knows she went to St. Joe. The kids at St. Joe, at Nazareth, OV, they all need to come and give some hours over there, and we'd be more than happy to give them some service.
And
as well.
that's what I was going to ask. Is this can kind of go twofold? You can come over there as a student and enjoy it that way, or you guys also need volunteers and people to come over and donate their time and help
Yeah.
and be mentors as well.
Yes, exactly.
And, so yeah, I think that's awesome. And what is the best way? And I know that this fun run is one of them, but let's say I can't make it this weekend or something like that. What is the best way that I can support you guys and your mission on what you're doing? Is it kind of a combination? Is it volunteering? Is it donations? Is it both?
It's both. I mean, you can go on the website anytime you want. It's I think bgcvictoria.org. You can go on the website all the time. You can make a donation anytime you want. Or we do have other fundraisers coming up at the end of the year. We have our drawdown. So we have two big fundraisers, which this is one of our major ones. Then we have our other major one coming up at the end of the year is our drawdown.
Great.
So any type of way they want to reach out and call the Boys and Girls Club, volunteer. I mean, we even had checks come in the mail anonymously.
Good.
That's awesome. So Victoria is a very giving community. We've been blessed to be able to operate for as long as we have, and and Victoria has just really opened their arms, and they continually can embrace us and bless us, without even asking for anything in return. The board is a solid board. We have a lot of givers on our board and hard workers, and we just try to do our best when we can, especially those that have either had kids that gone there before, or like me myself attended there as a
Yes,
kid
sir.
myself. And it's just an awesome way to give back, and it's a nonprofit that I just hold dear to my heart. So that's why I'm involved, and I plan to stay involved as long as they'll have me. So
Yeah, well, I'm sure they appreciate you up there. Looping back to this, so that it's this Saturday, July 22nd, Riverside Park. How can they participate in this? What's the best way to find out about this information, be a part of it, and be out there and hopefully win this race?
So the best way to sign up is just go to our website, like you said, bgcvictoria.org. You can sign up right there. Right when you go on the page, you can just see our flyer for the event. If not, and you can just show up the day of as well.
Okay.
You may not get a T-shirt, so
That's
you
all right.
want to sign up early so you can get a T-shirt. The first 100 who do sign up will get a free T-shirt, along with the other goodies in the swag bag and whatnot. So to sign up, just go to our website. If not, show up the day of. That works as well.
If I don't want to
yeah.
run and maybe it's just too hot, but I want to come up there and cheer people on, can I do that?
Oh yeah, of course,
Absolutely.
yeah. Or you
Okay.
said you can walk.
Yeah,
You
that's a
never
good
walk,
point. You know,
or you
and
can-
don't be afraid of the walk. If you can't
Exactly.
run it, enjoy the walk.
The walk
Get out
is
there
nice.
with
The walk is
everybody.
nice.
Yeah,
Enjoy it in the morning before it gets
Yeah.
too hot, 140 degrees outside.
Last year, my whole family signed up. My sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws, nieces, nephews, we all signed up. It's just a good way for a family to get together and, go and support a good nonprofit
Absolutely.
organization and spend a little time together, where you're not, in front of a TV watching a movie or in a movie theater, out and about doing stuff. And it's going towards a good cause.
I could not agree more.
But also we want to encourage people that if they want to bring their animals, to walk in the morning, they're free to bring their animals too.
Good call.
We would love to see the animals there too.
Absolutely, and I'm sure your dog would appreciate that
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
And so, no, that's outstanding. Good job. Again, that is this Saturday, July 22nd, Riverside Park, bgcvictoria.org. Did I say that
Yes,
right?
yes.
Goodness gracious. Congratulations, you
Thank
too.
you.
Very proud of you. Thanks for coming back to Victoria to work on this. My friend, in addition to all this, you also are very good at selling homes over there at Greg Spears. You do a great job.
Thank you.
I know everybody at Shaw Realty, we love working for you. If they hadn't already called us and they need an amazing realtor, how could they get in touch with you on that note?
Well, they can always reach me. Of course, we have our cell phones with us. My number is 361-676-3873. Again, my name is John Alegria. I work for Greg Spears Realty. If you need help buying, selling, commercial, farm or ranch, whatever you need, either if I'm not available, one of the agents there will be more than happy to help out. Again, thank you, Caleb, so much for having us.
Absolutely.
On the
We
show.
like working with you
And
guys.
thank you again.
We're proud of you.
Thank
and
you.
so it's a team effort here, and there's plenty to go around for everybody, and we're proud of all you guys. Thanks for what you do. Take a quick break. We'll be right back with our next guest. All right, guys, we are back with one of my favorite people. She needs no introduction. Neither one of them do, but just in case somehow they don't know you, please introduce yourself and tell them who you are here with.
So I am Nicki Redding. I am one of the founders of the Hive Wellness Spa, and we do holistic therapies and everything from helping MMA guys with training all the way from people that got different.
You're gonna help a jiu-jitsu guy that
Absolutely,
did something weird and
Did something
it
weird
hurt
with
behind my ribs, so you're gonna help me
all
out.
kinds of things from that to nutrition. We do all kinds of things in the Hive.
Good deal.
Yeah.
And young lady, for those that don't know you.
Hey, so I'm Liz Inahosa. This is my son Waylon, who of course needed to be on the show with y'all today. And I'm the owner of the Healthy Hallows. I do all non-toxic like cleaning potions and laundry soap and stuff like that. And I'm coming to talk about our event today.
I'm gonna snag this one.
Yeah,
All right. So
thank you.
on that note, you got that bad boy. Let's talk about that event. You guys do a lot of stuff here in the community. Talk to me. Toxin free event is next Monday, July 24th.
That's right.
Talk to me about it.
Yeah, so we've been having like these kind of events, right? Like little festivals outside. It's been really hot. So we're like, hey, let's for this month take it inside and let's sit down and let's kind of just work together with the community. So what her and I have been working on is creating a toxic-free event, teaching people about what toxins are in their everyday products and what can be really messing them up. It could be simple fixes, and a lot of people tell us, well, living healthy is not affordable, it's not obtainable, and we're like, lie again, like we've got you. We've actually got products, they're made by us, we do them, and if anybody ever wanted to see my ingredients, I'll take them right back and show them where I make it. You know, this is everything that's going into your stuff.
Well, and you hit on something that my wife has been all over me about lately is she's gone way down the rabbit hole on what is in our water bottles, what is in our deodorants, what is in our food, and all of that stuff. And the more you look, the scarier it is.
Absolutely.
And we have tried to really take that path towards, healing outside of traditional medicine, so to speak, and, healthy and through your food and through all these things, you know, we've started buying our food at the chopping block or the farmer's market
love
or
it.
trying to get healthy meats and all that. But to your point, there's so much stuff in everything, and you think you're just trying to keep yourself from stinking. You might be rubbing cancer under your arms
That's
the
correct,
whole time and stuff
So
like that.
We brought our favorite products. So this one's mine. If anybody's ever asks me what they should switch, this is what I recommend. She has one that she always recommends, like your first switch. So mine's always going to go back to the deodorant. You're putting it, especially if you have a young daughter, guys, get your daughters off the store-bought stuff. You're literally putting it right here. There's many studies that show store-bought deodorant links straight to breast cancer.
What about stinky, sweaty boys
No.
like me? Could I wear something like that and
Absolutely,
survive and not
absolutely.
scare everybody as I'm coming
So
down
one
the
of
road?
my dear greatest friends, Alexi Shostak, he actually competed in Tokyo 2020, and this is what he wears. And he trains a lot. And he's like, man, it's the only thing that doesn't make me stink. So what's really cool is I put bentonite clay in here. So what bentonite clay does, it's a volcanic ash. It actually absorbs. So it's we don't want to not sweat.
Because
we want those toxins
as annoying
out.
as it is and gross, like I'm a sweater,
Yeah, I know,
it's gross, but you want that out of your body.
You want to pull it out
Yes,
of your
ma'am.
body because they're toxins. But what's really cool is the bentonite clay is going to trap it. It's kind of like an eye burger, right? Like if something gets in your eye, it forms around it and pulls it out. Same thing with the bentonite clay. It's going to pull it out, hold it, so you're not going to feel the sweat. You're not going to smell the BO. But it's going to pull things out.
Can I just buy this from you right now?
I know. It's yours. He already owns
I
it.
need this. I'm a sweater. Yes, and again, like you said, it's just healthier.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
You
so
know,
much better.
even if you take away the fact that I get to come in and see you guys,
Yeah.
all the good things that go along with this, just for your health, if nothing else,
Absolutely.
this is the way to go. And so now jumping over to y'all's event again, this toxic free. So this is you all's way of letting people know that there is alternatives. You don't have to
100%.
go sit at the walk-in clinic all day. You know, things serve their purpose, but a lot of times trying to prevent instead of fix after. You know, I heard saying something, I'm gonna mess it up, is you can either, what is it, like spend your time getting healthy, or you can get sick and then you spend the rest of your time trying to get healthy. And I butchered that completely, but the point is, you know, if you don't get out in front of your health, then you lose it and you spend the rest of the time chasing it. And by that point, it's usually too late, you know, and health is a journey, you know? And so
absolutely.
what am I forgetting to tell them about this event? How can they come out? How can they be a part of it? How can they check it out? What is the best way to get caught up on this and make sure that they are there to be a part of this?
You definitely want to connect with Liz. This right here, she is a wealth of knowledge. She's got a database of so much information. So it's going to be Liz. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's going to be at the Hive. So it's going to be 1915 John Stockbar. It's Monday the 24th at 6 p.m. And it's kind of like come as you get. Like I used to do shift work, so I understand. Like, hey, I used to get off at 6. I can't get anywhere at 6 o'clock. So just whenever you can get there, and then we do I stay late and just like ask. So you can ask questions. I even bring like commercially stuff that you have at the home. I usually set it there, and like you can actually, as I tell you, like the top 10 names of like the back of that label that is like Chinese and you can't read it. Like I start telling you the names, and you can literally see it on the bottles that are sitting right there that are in your home.
Okay, yes, that's going right into my body. Yes,
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
I got you. Well, ladies, I appreciate your mission. I think it's a good one. The more we can get away from the toxins and all the other stuff,
You'll feel better.
And they're just now starting to really, I mean, it's been in there, but we're just starting like to scratch the surface of what was really going into our bodies.
That's
And
right.
so, well done, ladies. Thank you for helping and supporting others in the community. I know you guys just backed your fighters. They all did a great job.
Amazing job.
Very proud of everybody. Am I forgetting anything?
No, that's it.
Well, thank
come
you.
Connect with us at the Hive.
Yeah,
and
I'm coming to see you.
fixed.
Yes,
Come get
I'm
fixed.
coming to see you. Thank you so much. Let's take a quick break. Be right back with our last guest.
We cover about a 100-mile radius around Victoria, but if your job is big enough, we'll travel further. We're a turnkey solution for whatever your demolition needs are. We'll get the permits, we'll do the demo, we'll do the cleanup, and we'll do the final grading on your property. We do full-scale demolition, whether it's a commercial building or a chicken coop. Outside of demolition, we also do interior or selective demolition. If you have something you want us to take a look at, give us a call. Quotes are free.
All right, guys, we are back. These next guests, well, one of them's been on the show before, and we got somebody new. We're glad to have you both. For those that don't know who you are, please introduce yourself and let them know who you are here with.
Yeah, so I'm Jeremy Pritchard. I'm pastor at United Baptist Church, and I'm here today with Rick, and we're going to be talking about the United Hearts Music Festival and the fundraiser. So go ahead.
Yeah, this is. I'm excited to hear this because I'll be honest. As long as I've been in Victoria, this is the first time I've heard of a Christian music festival, and so that's pretty exciting. I'm glad to hear it. Tell me the details on this, and why should we be excited for this?
Well, we actually are very excited because this is our 4th annual Uniting Hearts Music Festival. It's scheduled for October the 21st. It's a Saturday, and what you can imagine is that we're going to transform 10 acres of open land, and it's going to turn into a big festival. We've got over a dozen concession operators, and they're all from different denominations. You know, this is what we take pride in. You know, like Pastor, Jeremy is with United Baptist Church. I'm with Jerusalem Family Praise Center. We have other members of the committee. We've got a total of 9 churches, 2 nonprofits, and we're going to be putting this on from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock on the 21st of October.
And you said this was the 4th annual, so that means I missed 3 of them before, and so I'm glad I'm getting spun up on this. A little better late than never, and so I'm glad I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad this is here, and I now know about it. This is awesome. So again, this is in October, but to get there, you guys need to raise some funds because I'm guessing that having a music festival has some costs and some expenses to it, and even split out amongst several of you guys. It's still a healthy little cost here. So you guys are going to be having a fundraiser next Saturday to help you guys offset these costs. Let's talk a little bit about that. What are the details on this fundraiser? How can they support it? How can they make sure they help you guys out?
Well, we're in Texas, so we're going to have a Texas-sized barbecue. We're going to have brisket, sausage, rice and beans, all the trimmings. We're going to be doing this at 1702 E Juan Linn Street on Southside Victoria. We already got over 700 tickets sold. Our goal is 1,000, So I know that you and the staff, we're hoping that y'all can go ahead and join us with this barbecue fundraiser. The plates are $12 a piece.
Okay.
It's going to be a loaded plate. We're really excited about it. We've got a lot of volunteers. This is going to help us with the expenses because as committee, Pastor Jeremy and myself, we're on the committee. We're kind of just those that organize the event. We don't ask any individual church to put any type of contribution toward this. We get sponsors like yourself that can help us out with the monetary part, and that way that will take care of all the expenses for the festival. It's a free to the public.
Outstanding. So let's say for some reason, I'm going to be out of town next weekend, and unfortunately, and I can't make it to the brisket fundraiser. How can I support you guys in the meantime? How can I reach out and make sure that between now and October, you guys feel our support, and that in addition to the brisket fundraiser, we keep supporting the mission and helping you guys grow and be prepared?
That's so excellent, Caleb. There's a number of ways. We have Brother Jared Lucas from San Juan 316. He's on the south side of Victoria. He's handling all the social platforms. So they can go on Facebook, Uniting Hearts 2023, or they can go on Instagram, Uniting Hearts 2023. They can contact me. I have my phone on 24/7, 361-212-2466. My name again is Rick Villa.
And we want to make sure we support these Christian artists because, you can turn on the radio at any given time and just hear absolute filth. And it's just a lot of garbage music out there. And I grew up listening to Christian music, and what you put in your ears a lot of times is what comes out your mouth and stuff like that. And so I want to make sure that we show up and we support these Christian groups. And for performers that are thinking, I want them to know that Christian music is an outlet, and giving that praise to God and helping spread the ministry is I relied on Christian music growing up, and I still listen to it today. And it just, when I'm out on a run or something like that, it's good to pump good music through you.
Absolutely, same here.
And good God music through you, So is there anything I'm forgetting to tell everybody? I know I jumped all over the place with you guys, but you got so much going on. I'm excited for it. Again, the barbecue is next Saturday, July 29th, 1702 East Juan Linn. What was that building again?
It's Central, the Alabanza Church. We're going to have plenty of signs off of Port Lavaca Highway and also off of Juan Linn to direct people to get there because it's pickup only. There's no sit down, no dine in. But we're going to do a great job with this barbecue. We're excited about it. You spoke about the groups. We already have commitments from Clay Crockett, Nation of Believers, Mark Zapata, with Holy Family Church, one of the very best vocalists in this area. We've also got a rapper, Josh Simmons, that's going to be performing. And then also what's very popular is the adult choir from St. Peter's Baptist Church. And then what also caught the group's, everybody's attention at the last festival was Mount Nebo with their youth dance ministry. They were terrific. We got a group from Northside Baptist Church, Grupo Ecclesia, that's going to be performing. So it's a good little mix. We got one slot open. They just need to talk to Fabian Ramirez. He's our chairperson for the entertainment.
I'm glad you were here to say some of those names. I would have whiteboarded the heck out of some of those, and they would not have come out well. So good job on that. Guys, again, the Uniting Hearts Music Festival, October 21st. Make sure you support this thing. Make sure you reach out to these guys. If you can't make it to the barbecue next weekend, they can still use the support. But make sure you get out there. They've got barbecue brisket, sausage, rice, beans, and all the trimming. You don't want to miss this. Am I forgetting anything, gentlemen?
To get tickets, you can contact us. You can contact any one of our churches.
Yes.
We've got tickets all around, or you can show up the day of if we got tickets left.
And they can message the Uniting Hearts 2023 Facebook or Instagram page, and somebody will answer them and get them pointed in the right direction.
Absolutely. We'll do that.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, guys, thank you so much for spreading the ministry. We appreciate you. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate all of our sponsors. Thank you, guys. Support them. Support these events, and we'll see you next week. Thanks so much for tuning in to Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. Make sure you comment down below, like the post, share the post. It really helps the algorithms. If you haven't done so already, make sure you follow our page. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. And if you have an event coming on you want featured on Victoria Events, shoot us a message. We'd love to help you get the word out there. Lastly, make sure you support our sponsors. We could not do this show without them, so we're very grateful. Thanks so much, Victoria, and we'll see you at the next one.